At last it's here. Game day on the horizon. First time in 2025 for your BC Lions in Langford, Starlight Stadium. Love going back to the island. The Calgary Stampeders providing the opposition. Now, as you can imagine, a pretty rookie-heavy roster going for the BC Lions. Sprinkle in a few vets here and there on the offensive line, of course, because Nathan Rourke is going to get likely a series in the first quarter, then give way to Jeremiah Masoli and Chase Brice. But after a week of hard, intense practices here in Kamloops, it's probably a good thing that the first game action coming on just over a week, I should say, into training camp. Now, talking about quarterbacks, Chase Brice last year, the preseason opener in Calgary, had a pretty solid performance, helped him earn a full-time roster spot, and he talks about getting another opportunity in 2025.
Yeah, pretty excited, ready for another year, another preseason game, and excited to take what we learned this camp and put it into fruition on the game tomorrow.
What about you personally? A chance to get more reps, more tape, and continue to prove yourself, just like last year when you got into the first preseason, right?
Yeah, that's always the goal. Just always have something to prove, and just execute the plays. Be a leader out there on the field. Be a quarterback, and put the ball in a place where my receivers can go get it.
Yeah, Corey Woodruff, Chris Slugger, Anu Una, among those on the offensive line who have been in BC Lions colors before. So bring in QB1 and want 2 and 3 to get some good reps in. You have to have somewhat of an experienced offensive line there. Switching our attention to the defense, let's talk with defensive coordinator Mike Benevides on the plan of attack.
In terms of our defense, there's a lot of open spots. I mean, when you look at it, we might start 6 new people. So there's opportunities. When we say there's opportunities, that's legitimate. And so looking forward to who steps up, and the cream will always rise to the top.
And lastly, what's the identity we want on the D this year?
Physical and nasty. I just want 12 guys relentless to the football. All the other stuff will come into play, but we're going to make it extremely difficult to play against. And when they come to play us, they know they have to bring in their hard hats. And so once we do that, I think there's a lot of playmakers that'll explode and make some plays, and at the end of the day, find a way to get the victory.
Yeah, defense no different than the offense. Plenty of guys looking to stand out and earn their spots, with another week of practice to follow before we get into the final week and another preseason tune-up in Edmonton. One defensive lineman who's kind of been a forgotten man, Nathan Cherry, first-round pick in 2022, of course suffered the ACL injury halfway through his second season, and that impacted his return last year. Didn't get on the field much. He's on the roster, and he's looking to perform in some real-live game action.
Oh, I'm so pumped. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I haven't really been able to play much in the last year and a half, so to be able to be out there with my teammates, my guys, I'm super pumped for it.
What's Randy Melvin preaching overall?
I would just say details. He's very detail-oriented, so like things you normally wouldn't even think about, he's on, he's stressing, he's strictly business, but it's been good. I've learned a lot so far.
Head to bclions.com to catch the entire roster and the depth chart. Again, Nathan Rourke, get in your seats. He's going to start, likely won't play much beyond the first series. And again, we're very excited to be heading back to Langford. 11 o'clock a.m. at Starlight, the gates open. Our backyard tailgate party is going to be lit. Musical entertainment. Margaritas, $3 off. Might have to sneak out and find some of those brisket sandwiches. We have to be fed, of course. Pretty much bringing the home game atmosphere to Starlight Stadium. 1 o'clock kickoff against the Calgary Stampeders. And in case you were wondering, Vernon Adams Jr., former Lions starting quarterback, of course, will be in Langford, not expected to be active. Matt Baker reporting from Hillside Stadium and will be on the ground in Vancouver Island.